Hi there, my name's Dean, and I have over 30 years of marketing experience, and today I'd like to talk about Twitter versus Facebook. Why? Well, because if you only have, say, 1 hour a day to spend on your social media campaign, may I recommend that you concentrate all of your efforts on one single service. Do that the very best you can instead of doing two things halfway. Let's start with the champion, Facebook. 1.2 billion users. Now, it may seem obvious that that's where your customers are and it's where you need to be, but not so fast. You see, Facebook is very difficult to advertise on. As a matter of fact, the average Facebook advertising campaign lasts for only 1 week. That should be a word of caution. Twitter, on the other hand, has only 500 million users, and they do get 1.6 billion search queries a day. So Twitter, while much smaller, can be more effective. There are basically two different forms of advertising on Twitter. One is the trend, the other is the promoted tweet. Now, the promoted tweet has two different forms. One just appears in your timeline, and as you can see, you can have a photograph in that. The other appears when you do a search for that particular search item. Now, there is a third, of course, called a trend. A trend doesn't necessarily mean it's something that's hot trending on Twitter right now. It could be the name of your company with a hashtag on it. Now, the promoted tweet is good, but a tweet used in a search is some of the most effective advertising you can do because your company name and what you do appears at the very moment that user's looking for your particular product. This is not necessarily an endorsement of Twitter over Facebook. It's just that most of us are quite familiar with Facebook, and I thought a review of Twitter was appropriate. Let's have a look at what's going on here from the user's perspective. You see, Twitter is all about the live feed, the stream, unfiltered, of what is happening at exactly this moment. Facebook, on the other hand, is based on the post. The post is something that happened an hour or two ago, or perhaps even yesterday. How long a post remains on your page and how many people see the post is due to something called EdgeRank. EdgeRank isn't a complicated formula, but it's worth having a look so you'll know why some of your posts really don't appear on anyone's page. The first of our three elements is called affinity. What that means is how often does any given user drop by your fan page or like one of your posts? If that particular user comes by very often, they're far more likely to see one of your posts than someone who signed up and never came back. The second part is, what kind of post is this? Are a lot of people interacting with this post? Do a lot of people seem interested in it? Is it a video instead of a text post? All of these elements count on how often this post is shown on someone's pages. The third element in our formula is called decay. How long has this post been out there? The older the post is, the fewer pages it's going to appear on. Now, let's take a quick overview of Twitter versus Facebook. A tweet is only 140 characters, but it's unfiltered. So every last person using the service at that moment who follows you is going to see that tweet no matter what. But the drawback is the life expectancy of any given tweet is only 1 or 2 minutes. So you'll need to make a new tweet every hour or two throughout the entire day. On the other hand, Facebook can last up to a full day. So you'll only need to make 1 or 2 posts a day, and they can be longer. However, because of EdgeRank, only between 1/2 and 1/3, in my experience, of your followers are going to see any given post. Ouch, that hurts. It hurts because it makes it more difficult to grow your page. Guys, I hope some of this information was helpful for you, and if you have any questions, please feel free to drop by my website, www.deanlewis.biz. And if you like what you've heard today, please do subscribe. Thank you.